I did
Thank
it.
you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this adventure that's going not
Brilliantly.
so well with the players that are playing it.
Amazing.
Fine.
Don't know what you're talking
Could
about.
possibly go wrong.
Well,
Charlie's on death stage.
the 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends.
I love how you said friends, like, really.
But they well, stuff's gone on, and we're going to try and solve it today. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Last time they had found their way through an older shroom chamber where they had fought off strange creatures and then been charmed by smaller mushroomed myconid hybrids, hamster hybrids. They had found their way to this chamber, riding on the back of
I'm moving.
Brachia and Stallia, was it? Yeah, I think. And
It looks like it's sat right in front
they
of me.
had cruised down these tunnels, burst out into this wide chamber where they found a large route coming into the space, surrounded by myconid mycelial tendrils. At the end, they saw some sort of spellcaster engaged with something to do with the huge chunk of pink crystal. And then when they'd got to a certain point, when they realized they were under attack, the spellcaster had spent time to cast another spell that opened these bubbles that we've got on screen all around them. And out of these bubbles swooped two creatures. They are black and bat-winged, and smell of death and decay. They are dark things. Our party is split quite dramatically across the board as we look at this, and both of our elves are gone. They have been murderized
Yeah.
by
They even
various.
this. Charlie saved one, pointed back to the branch, and then he went, nope, dead.
Yeah, and the spellcaster took him out.
No.
Yeah, with
And then
a vicious blast of magic.
Toby, stop looking at me.
So we begin this right at the top of the round with
Oh shit.
the boy here, Killian Norn, who's currently engaged with
I love how you knew what I was looking for.
currently engaged with one batty thing
Yeah.
that's swooping around over your head.
Mhm.
You've got Jackson next to you, who is enlarged to be fighting another batty thing who's also in combat with a mushroom. Now
Yeah,
your
carrying a mushroom.
compadre Jackson is basically hacking.
No, I stopped hacking and I've been killing bats in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, there was some serious attempts to hack at the mycelial tendrils, I'm remembering.
I've chopped at both, I believe.
Yeah, you hit one. I think the first whack was at the wood. The
I
second,
think I've had 2 whacks at the wood and 1 whack at mushroom.
yeah, and at the mycelium whack, that's when the little mushroom guy went boop and kind of got a bit annoyed and charged towards you. I think he actually charged and didn't get to do a hit.
No, I think he did, because I think he stunned me. Or was that the screechy things? I can't remember. Something stunned me.
Yeah,
That
I
was
have
bad.
been stunned.
he stunned you. So, Killian, you up there?
Where am I?
Killy Willy
Is that am I the tiny little circle next to
You're that one there.
Oh.
You want to see up a bit closer? I'm going to zoom in on this map.
I may have glasses on, but I'm still blind.
And it may be on like a 32-inch screen.
Yeah,
But it's still blind.
I'm still blind.
Right, you can see Charlie. And
Right.
Charlie's on death saves.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be a bad idea. So. Up close with them. They're quite close to me, but they're up in the air, aren't
You are still engaging combat with you. They're swooping down at you. You can hit them. They're not above you. They're not flying above you.
Okay, that's what I was.
They're not swooping in and swooping out, which is what they could do if they wanted to be very deadly.
Okay. So.
They're smart.
Then smart. I haven't got very much close up stuff. But that's fine. Can I do?
Remember, your healer is down.
Has the camera just dropped?
There's a camera dropped. Oh, it has sunk down somehow. Yeah,
Got half a bean head.
It's actually slowly sinking. It's just creeping down ever so slightly.
because we've not got it attached to anything properly. Maybe we should put it up on something. We'll just put it on this box.
One sec.
You start looking for your spells.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do a spell because I'm quite far away with spells. So I'll see.
That's if you're going to fight your way out.
Well, what's the other option?
Run away.
Oh,
It is an option.
But that's right.
Assuming you can actually like stun them, knock them down, make something.
You could use your action to disengage and run away, or run over to Charlie.
Could I do that?
Yeah, it's totally possible.
disengage action, which means you
Um,
don't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Am I able to do that then?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at doing, but I was like, I don't know. I was doing it now.
Yeah, so it's an action to disengage. So you're taking all your action to try and dodge any
The other one,
swift blows.
I don't know if you've got it, Bean. The other one that's quite useful for that sort of thing is Misty Step.
No, I don't.
Because if you had Misty Step, you could Misty Step, and that would still keep your action, so you could actually run over and like pour a potion down Charlie's throat.
I don't have that.
So
It
just
puts you there for next round.
Yeah.
And if you've got any sorcerer points, you could disengage and then sorcerer point bonus action cast something to zap on once you're out of range.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, because
you can do it after a movement, can't you, as well? So you can like disengage, move, turn around, zap one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that potentially would also work, assuming you have any sorcerer points left.
I think you do.
I
And you
do.
have quicken spell or whatever it is as your one of your
Ron,
sorcerer.
you got on your shoulder.
I have no healing potions whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I ducked under there and went under here and ran along here, I could probably no healing potions.
Yeah.
But the thing is, would that then be my action if I was to disengage, get so far away, and then cast a spell?
It'll be
Yes.
your whole turn because you disengage your action.
Yeah.
Spend your sorcery point to change a class and time of a spell from an action to a
Bonus action.
But you can still move.
And you can still move.
And I can still move. How far away would I be able to get?
What is your movement speed?
30, I think.
30.
You can go. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe to here.
You could
Okay.
move there.
All right, to about
Which should be
there.
definitely in range of either of those bats you want to zap.
You
Okay.
got this one that's I think this is the one that engaged first. That's looking a little bit more ropey than this one.
Okay, yeah. Can I do that then?
Yeah.
You have to roll to disengage.
Yeah, so you
Yeah, there's no roll to
Oh,
disengage.
No? Okay, cool.
Just
Okay.
I disengage and run away.
Okay.
no, in Warhammer you have to make an expeditious retreat room.
Yeah.
No, what do they call it? I don't know what it's called. Come out.
1 hour.
Right, so what spell? Now
Pull
you've
back. It's
spent
called.
some yeah, you make a full back move, but if you're engaged or you are battle shocked, you have to make a
Test for mortal wounds. It's in morale test, especially.
Yeah.
They get a free shot on you. You take some damage. It's
Okay.
actually really easy.
on
not to-
rolls of 1 per each unit. You get
Yeah,
one
it's really, really
wound or
easy. It's
something
not
like
actually that. It's not actually that much of a trouble. You have to be unlucky to really get hurt.
Can I now cast Eldritch Blast? Is
Yeah.
that okay.
Are you splitting your blast? Going for
Can I split them?
push
You
go.
can do, so you can pick different targets, but you're
Yeah.
probably better killing one thing if you can.
Yeah.
Get
So
the
I'll-
action economy down.
Can I go for the one that is between me and Jax currently?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. This one here. This is the one that's looking the worst off.
Yeah, can I go for that one?
Yes, please do.
Okay. Why every time we play, I feel like I haven't played in ages.
No, you haven't
It's
played
been,
it.
haven't played in ages.
We
Yeah.
haven't. We haven't
Been
played
about
in
a
over a month. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder
It's like the
it feels
first game of the
like
year.
It was the 5th. It was the 5th we played.
Oh
Last.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, the 5th of January.
Yeah, no, I had guessed down and
Oh, Killian.
did you miss?
That's a 1. That is going to be a 1, isn't it? Don't shoot, Jax.
Do you want to roll?
No, not really, but yeah, I
Do you
will.
want to determine your own fate, or shall I determine it for you?
I'll determine my own fate. It was me that rolled. The thing is, it landed on the 13 and then just went, no.
Did the other one hit, or have you not rolled that yet?
I haven't rolled that yet. I'm dreading it.
Perhaps you want to roll that one first. Get it out of the way. See,
Okay.
not a double 1 at least.
So that would be a 7 or
No,
a 12.
no, this is your fault. What, you're rolling your fumble or your hit? You're trying to roll to
Hit.
hit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Doesn't hit either.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been a 7 or a 12.
No,
Right.
none of them hit.
And then this one.
Yeah, D100, please. Hmm? What level? It's a. Oh, so you just take. Your spell just fails and doesn't go off, and because it's a cantrip, you don't take any damage, but your hand gets really like. You go to cast a little
Is that
fire,
my
and you go
background?
It gets tangled up.
dragon cramp,
Yeah.
dragon cramp.
Yeah.
Dragon cramp. Ha! 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 Ha!
It's having the 3 fingers, you know, like the thing.
You spin round and smack your elbow on the, like a pummel of your armor. It's a clunk.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
ah, ah. Funny
What do they
bones,
call
funny
it?
bones.
The funny bone. It's not funny.
Toby dog.
Right, so we have
Thanks.
taken a turn there, and that is Albino has taken their turn. Let's zoom down to the other end of the map here
Oh.
and figure out what Erwin's doing.
What?
Is that next?
Yeah, it
What?
goes Killian,
I thought it was-
Erwin.
Oh, right, cool.
If we had any elves left, we'd have some elves.
Well, he's there. I'm here. I'm going to hide
Okay.
by literally scurrying round so the branches between me and him.
Yeah, yeah, you're like on the side of it. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
Then I will plan my next move, which will be actually to play with some get out some equipment.
You can bonus action hide, and I'll let you use your.
Is it bonus action? Cool.
Yeah, you can bonus action, cunning action.
You can
Cool.
cunning action, bonus action hide as a rogue. So you could climb around as your bonus action and be kind of like slip into the shadows between the great sort
Is
of.
there any free actions for talking to big bad NPCs?
That you can talk.
You can talk up
Yeah,
to a little bit, yeah,
Is there-
from the darkness.
You know, I always found mages to be really cheaty. I say, then I hide.
Mages to be really cheesy.
Cheaty.
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 Okay.
Yeah, they're very cheaty. Right, and I'm going to roll my stealth roll. Rolling stealth now.
That's right.
I rolled 16.
Yeah, yeah. You think you're pretty well hidden?
Until he mashing missiles me. Cool. That's my bonus action. My other actions will be to acquire some stuff, pinching with my legs so I can actually get round. Acquire some stuff. Rope, pitons, and cooking pot out of my bag.
Okay. You reach into your pack and you
It'll be next time before I do anything. but
cover
yeah,
these items, gradually searching through your pot. You kind of wedged one of your legs into one of the deep creases in where like the
Yeah.
roots would come down, and
Yep.
you've got like your foot wedged one place, you've got like your knee in the other place, got this kind of little really tight goblin grip on them, and you just kind of turn your pack upside down, and you're hanging down, and you're
Yep.
reaching in and pulling out all these little ropes and things, and start your machinations to defeat this this archmage.
To incredibly annoy him.
Yeah,
Not say defeat him. To incredibly annoy him.
perfect.
To get him to get some attention on me.
Sure. Then we have Jax. It's your turn. Let's zoom up to the other end of this map here.
Jax, okay. So I think I'm gonna start wailing on the one behind me.
Okay.
The one that's the one that's most injured, yeah? The one at the back.
This boy is the one that flew in first, and you started battering first.
Okay.
The other
so-
one is the one that flew from over this way. It
Mhm.
kind of swooped in from that way.
Yeah. So we will, because I am pole arming at the moment.
And you're a polar master.
I do have pole arm master,
You do.
but I'm not taking the bonus action because I'm going to do something else as a bonus action.
Okay. Okay.
And that may miss on a 13.
Oh,
I think you do.
oh no.
Yes, you do.
So we will take a second swing.
Cool.
Not much better, a 15.
Just on.
So 19 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then I am not going to use
with the other
bonus
end.
action because apparently I haven't used second wind, so I think now is probably a good time to do second wind. So
Yeah.
I will bonus action, recover some health.
Yeah.
And gain 9 healing.
Yeah, you kind of swing once, get it on the back swing, and then
1d10
like
plus 8, and you got 9.
place your
I got
hand
9. I
on
rolled a
your,
1.
Yeah, that
on your
sucks.
chest, and you feel some of your life energies.
Could have been
Thank
18.
you.
He got 9.
Now,
Yes,
I believe Charlie passed one death save, if I remember quite rightly.
How many need to do? I don't remember death
it's
saves.
basically best of 5.
Best of 5.
So you need to do
hit-
3, essentially.
Yeah, 3 successes or 3 failures. You
Don't survive.
Yes, which would be interesting.
Now, can I ask?
Yeah, you may ask. You might not get the right answer there.
You can ask. That mean I'm going to answer you.
Sometimes I don't like talking to you. You know that.
For people find that.
Yeah.
no, I'll answer, it's fine.
Yeah.
If one of us has a healing potion, I'll be able to give it to Charles.
Yes.
Yeah, it just takes an action.
Run it down.
You basically pour a potion down his throat, and that means he gets instantly out of death saves and can get
So
up.
10 up. For Charlie to come back.
Yeah.
Yes, he passes another save. There's a critically averaged 13 there, everybody.
So does he have to do one more?
Yes. There's the best of 5, so if he gets another 3.
Watch him fail 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Trick him die.
It's too good for Charlie. Like it's like he's getting
Well-
above the 10. Like and he's done that
Technically,
twice.
you fail on because you get 2 failures for a 1, and you just get up for a
Oh yeah. Don't you get 2 passes for a crit?
no for crit. You just wake up on
You
1.
wake up straight away, yeah. So that's Charlie's turn. That's all he can do. The little mushroom will oh yeah, because he
He will
Does you 9 points damage.
stand on Jack's toe. He'll be like,
okay.
No, I think it's the one that stunned me because the other one paralyzed me with its screeching. Because I've been
This
stunned.
has
and
got
paralyzed.
poison. This is like paralyzing poison mushroom thing.
I
It's
don't
like-
know. I've been stunned and I've been poisoned in this fight. I scrolled back to have a look.
Yeah, you got poisoned by the swoopy thing. The thing stunned you. What would it try and do? It's trying to stop you more than anything. So can you make me a con save, please?
I mean, con save.
Bed,
Oh,
Tobias.
have I
Wait.
tapped?
You should be good at these. You're a barbarian.
I'm
Should
not
be, it's not the
barbarian.
same
Fighter,
as-
sorry. Fighter.
I am. I'm at like +7 on con saves.
He's a barbarian. You know, he's a fighter that sometimes cuts hair.
Fighter, sometimes I love her.
There we go. I think I'm okay. I got a 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another poof of the spores comes out of the mushroom and tries to like slow your insane actions down. But as you do, you're gonna hear from this thing because you breathed the spore. No, you were a breather of.
I drank the mushroom water.
You drank from the mushroom drink, yeah. So, you
Yeah,
hear from
crazy
this
people.
creature. Stop hurting it. It's just trying to hold it together, keep it all still, like. That's what you hear from this little mushroom spore. And we're back to the top of the round, Mr. Norn.
Wizard I can do.
So I measured it out. If I'm correct, I can get to Charlie now.
One,
What
two,
is the wizard guy?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
What's the wizard guy doing?
Yeah.
Oh, wizard guy. Where's wizard guy? in
And
this?
neither are the screechy things.
Which we could. They want to like
Oh, here
gloat
we
for a
go.
bit.
They want to sit there and, you know, count,
Time out for a second.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
good.
right,
We're good with that.
you know, contemplate.
Wizard guy is not bothered by your strange comments.
That's good.
And
That was fast.
doesn't attempt to look for you.
You're good.
He's concerned with this process going on centrally. So what he will do is he will take a movement to move closer to the crystals that are going on the side. Where were they in this? Oh, maybe they went in this. There we go. There you go. They got
Officer.
there.
Excellent. He walked right into my trap.
He is right up there. Now this one has just been bopped by you, so it will swoop towards you, Killian.
So I get that opportunity because it runs away.
Yep.
It will get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
So I'll take a swing. And if previous rolls have been anything to go by, not do very well. That's not terrible.
Hey.
You got him. I'll do it.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
15 hits. 19 definitely does.
14 slashing damage.
No
Okay.
giant smite.
I get that on my first hit around.
Ah, okay.
Tell me
It's back
how
to-
that happens then. How you kill it before it swoops off and
I
to gets to Killian.
They're big
Knock it-
flyy things, so
knock 'em out of the sky.
I'm probably hacking at one of the wings. So I kind of have visions of sort of, you know, slashing it and one of the wings and it sort of, you know, spirals down into the blackness.
Yeah, it doesn't quite make it. It breaks contact. You get this swipe, and like you sever several. It goes straight through several of the more like rigid pieces of like wing
Its
and membrane.
fingers.
So it goes duk, 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 and you like slice a section of the wing off, and it tries to flap, and it can't, and it just tumbles, and it falls into.
Yeah, sycamore style into the darkness.
Yeah, fly.
Leech
Yeah, spirals into the abyss.
Leech up there.
I think
I love
that's
how
what's-
I brought your bed down, dog, because I'm still choosing the bloody sofa.
The other one
Yeah.
is gonna try and do a bit or something on a Jackson because it's there.
Just watching the dog watching us. Hello, dog.
2 attacks.
I know what that dog's looking
So,
at.
we're gonna go with
If I
a
stare at mum, she might give me treats.
um.
Pretty much.
That is a
Really? You're going to
For-
drool all over my floor now as well.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
that's
if I was there.
13 to
that's fine.
hit.
13 misses, you're looking for 16s.
16.
Don't tell him that.
Well,
20, 25. Look, you don't get a 50.
Oh!
Oh, so 1 critical hit and 1 not hit. So the crit is going to do you 23 points of damage, slashing,
Okay.
and 7 necrotic.
Shit.
Okay. I sort of slump slightly and then pop up on 1 hit point.
Oh, that's
got
that. And the other one missed. So do you want to roll my critical fail for me?
Hang on, I've got to use. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. I tell a lie. What was the slashing damage?
Oh, it's halved.
Yeah, because I've got the hill rune up at the moment.
20. It was 23.
So that's 11. So actually, I don't, because I only take 18 damage in total.
Ah,
So I haven't used that ability,
and
and
you're really
I'm
hurt.
on 4 hit points, 5 hit points.
Oh,
Only 5. You're fine. What are you on about?
But I still have my relentless endurance or whatever it is, half orkiness. So
do me a
it's
D100 then, and we'll see what
a
happens with it. Fail.
D100.
A hundo.
What? 13.
Oh, okay. It goes for your first one and gets this deadly hit as it kind of swoops down towards you. But what it does is it swoops a little too low as it's kind of moving, and it overjudges to get that extra force in. It hits into you, causing this massive damage to you, but catches on a thread of mycelium as it swoops down with its back claw, and it takes it out of the sky. Just clips its back foot, and
Prone. It's prone.
And what
Get
you're
it?
saying is it's prone.
it slams into the floor, taking out the myconid. It skids this way into the myconid and slams into the ground about here. It is stunned.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
the myconid, well, it's more like mushroom pate. Like along.
Weirdly, though, it's still
They're
talking
like a
to you.
street
Weirdly, it's
Yeah.
still talking to you because the mic did.
Yeah.
What I said before was rudely interrupted.
Yeah. He's just like, hey, stop doing that. Oh! This is a strange way of seeing. Like, everything's gone very dark.
I've never been so tall. Smear.
Yeah, it's just like, and then it'll start growing out of his remnants of it all.
You and whose army? Oh shit, that army. Fuck.
Yeah, now it's Mr. Norn's go. Are we moving down?
Yeah,
Still
we're
on your
getting
boy.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do it then. You got the
Can I
mouse.
do it?
Yeah. good.
Double move.
Do you actually trust me?
Yeah.
No.
It's just a normal move.
1, 2,
You can get to him right
3,
there.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And then, because I appear to have healing potions
Yeah.
in my little bag of things.
You do.
Do you know what? Next time we hit a town, I'm going to spend all my money, and it's going to be like I'm going to clink with all the healing potions I'm just carrying. Go ahead.
You see Erwin coming along the street, just like arms filled, like this, and just dragging a sack behind him.
I didn't know you turned to alcohol. Oh.
Just dragging a sack of it behind him too. Yeah, so could I give
Intravenous stabbing.
Charlie
Hold
boy
it up.
a healing potion?
Yes.
please? Let me just find it.
That's the question I've been asked.
There we go. That
How
one.
good at healing potion.
Yeah.
No, ring
Is
of
it standard
healing.
healing or is it set?
Oh, is there any healing items?
Which one is it?
It's just that one.
Yeah, so
If it-
2d4 plus 4? 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. Go on then. Give it to Joe. You run down this thing, your dragon feet pounding on the deck. And
He's just watched the love of his life go down.
yeah, I did. Yeah. So let's have these two dough
The
fours.
mushroom thing.
The mushroom guy, yeah. Oh, 6!
6, 7,
8.
8. There you go.
So you give Charlie 8 healing
Yeah.
back. And Charles goes, tell me how it happens. You like slide on your knees. I imagine
Oh,
like
yeah.
Killian like dum
He,
dum dum
Takes
dum.
a fair few steps and then ends up sliding the rest of the way on his knees as he's sliding, getting the bottle out and like uncorking it. So as soon as he gets Charlie, he's just like right into his face, like
Beak open.
yeah, like not even like opening his beak. He just like wedges it in the side.
Yeah. and Charles
No, it's not beak open. You know our healing potions are suppositories, right?
just up there.
Hold on the tail.
He did slide in on his knees, so he's like,
He's at the right height for either end.
Yeah.
Whichever way Charlie fell, it's going in.
yeah, it's going in one way
It's
or
going
another.
in an orifice, whatever. Okay, so that's your movement action. No, movement bonus action.
No, that was movement and action.
And action, yeah. So because it's an action, it's a bonus action trinkets.
So have you still got more sorcery points? You can lob off some spells. You could drink one yourself if you got any more, if you're injured.
How poorly are you, Willy?
Not very at all.
Well, you get the fighting then. You get to the fighting.
Started fighting, and I was just like, well, I can help. But then because everyone's initiated it, they were the ones getting attacked. instead.
Who got the first shot in? Ranged individual?
Not my fault they didn't go for me. Just saying.
Just saying.
I love that. That was like sloping shoulders. And you whoop, sure, not my problem. Not my problem.
Not my problem. Yeah, so if I was to, can I convert it to a
Bonus action
bonus action?
with a sorcery point. What are you going to cast?
Every damn thing.
Yeah, well, you can blast. You got anything else that you think might get this guy? What are you doing? You want to know your range? 40 feet.
Who?
Your boy. Your
Him?
big wizard boy.
Okay.
That's what I call him, Big
Oh.
Wiz.
Big Wiz. Isn't Big Wiz like a sweet or something?
No.
Oh no, it's Fizz Wiz I'm thinking of. It's the popping candy is Fizz Wiz.
No, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh, so Killian would just fucking blast him, but I don't want to just blast him, but I'm gonna have to blast
What
him. That's
other
I'm
spells? You
doing.
got something more utilitarian? You got something that has other effects than Eldritch Blast?
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, I personally don't want to hurt the guy, but Killian would just be like, fuck it.
You've got to do what Killian does. It's just,
You mean in the
it's
wizard?
Yeah,
you hurt the love of your life.
you did. Bastard.
Charlie. Look, Charles. Can't be having that.
How far away is it?
40 feet. And you've used your movement.
Okay.
We've got Jackson after this.
Can I do Rare Frost?
Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope I can roll that one.
So roll the hit on Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Well, that looks pretty better.
23?
Yeah, 23 hits a wizard.
That's better than last time. So then it is 10 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of mine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like you, a beam of like icy energy shoots from the end of your icy fingers. If you use one hand to shove a healing potion into Charles's beak, Charles sits up and you just shoot over the top of his head, like chilling the top of his little blue bit.
Blue feathers, like.
But he might have dropped his fly spell, which is good. So he gets to make concentration.
Yeah, because he's doing his thing.
Should make a concentration check.
There we go.
Oh,
18.
damn it.
18 on the dice.
Whoa,
That's books.
that is books. That's a load of books.
Yeah, Jax.
Yes. Well, I have a 10-foot reach at the moment, so is that in within that?
Diagonally, yeah. I would say.
Oh, I lost the ruler.
That's careless.
Oh no. Yeah,
You're measuring from like you got a weird.
No, it's the weird snap. I hate the snapping thing.
Yeah, I'd say you are. I'll say you are.
I'd say you was. There's like a square and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will start wailing on this thing, and it's prone and it is stunned.
Yeah.
Okay, so first hit.
It's like Jackson. No, stop hitting us from the sky. Yeah, that's a hit.
It's not very good damage though, so only 12 damage.
Okay.
What did he roll? So you were like that.
19.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 21 and a 23 to hit because I get advantage. And my
Yeah.
D10 plus 5 got me 9, and my D6 got me a 3.
Okay.
So second swing,
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt a bit. That's 32 damage. Oh no, sorry. No, take off 7, so it is 25 damage because I don't crit on the giant might stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, say it again. I missed that bit.
25 because it was a nat 20, but it included giant might and critted on the giant might, and that doesn't work on the second hit. So I'm taking.
Yeah, he's looking pretty tatty.
So that was 25 to hit, 25 damage.
Yeah.
And then I do the butt of it just to sort of, finish it off. Or try and finish it off. Where is that polearm? And that was pitiful. I rolled a 1 and a 3 with advantage. So I
Even with this thing on the floor, you can't hit it with the end of your stick.
I've literally just carved into it and then try and reverse the pole arm and just sort of stab it with that and fail miserably. But it wasn't a critical fumble. What I will do, however, is I will move. So if it is stunned, it doesn't get attack opportunity. So basically, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
30 foot.
Run over its corpse. Run over its nearly dead corpse.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to leave it in range of the 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
And start getting closer that way. So that's what I will do. And that is me done.
Cool. So Charles will look at Killian blasting this ice over his head and say, well, I was going to say I won't stand for that, but I am going to stand. And he stands up.
Then falls down.
Then falls down. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Well, that hurt.
Okay.
What, Toby?
I'll press the wrong thing. Charlie will.
Sorry, Pete, can I actually take an extra step? So I'm a little out of range of it.
Of course you can.
Because that will be my full movement, and it's probably going to come for me when it goes anyway, so it provokes an attack opportunity when it enters my threatened space.
Oh yeah, because then you're going to get an extra whack on it.
I get an extra whack before it gets a go.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So he will stand up, and he will.
Mass heal. 9th level spell. Give us like 700 hit points to divvy up between us all.
No,
It would be good.
it would be good, but it's not what it's going to do
Why not?
because he don't have that spell.
Well, that's just rude.
He has.
Clearly he needs it.
He has. What? How close is Jax? I don't think you can even get Jax for this.
What are you trying to do?
How far is that?
According to that, 30.
30. Oh, okay. He could do prayer of healing.
That's a 10-minute cast.
Oh, it's a 10-minute.
Long ass cast.
It's a sit down one.
Yeah, it's a after the fight spell.
Oh, okay. He will. I forgot it's not 10 minutes there. Okay, he will. He's gonna cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Thing is, if he casts Thunderwave, will that affect Owen?
He can't see me, so to be brutally honest,
On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, but it's like from you.
Oh, you got to be right next to him.
well, maybe.
No, what's the range on Thunderwave? Is it?
It's a 10-foot cube from you or 50
Okay.
from you. So you can orient it however you want, but it still originates at you.
Yeah. It's not got a range. Oh, so it's self from 10 foot. Oh, okay. So no, that can't. That would be pointless. That'd be very good if you was next.
You could throw Killian off the tree, but I'm not sure that would be the particularly
You
best.
saved me. Well, this would be a bad time to mention I've turned into the bad guys. What? Bye.
Okay.
Go on, try it. See
Why
what
would he?
He will.
see what you get.
Well, Killian off the bunch, actually.
Make
He'd
this
never
guy
do the
succeed on a strength saving throw.
What are you doing?
Gust of wind.
Yeah, that's cool. Is that a cone effect?
It is a line effect.
Yay!
You are safe.
Well, hanging onto the side of a branch does not want to be knocked off
Yeah.
right now. I wonder
Uh,
how far this is. Do you think
This
it's
is
deep,
the
deep enough
Archmage
that I can do a
making a
short
strength
rest, put a
saving
ring on,
throw.
and then he'll float the rest of the way?
he hangs on.
Oh shit.
So Charlie gets his massive like power built up on him, and he puffs up his chest, and he blows out of his mouth, and like tries to blow this guy off the ledge. He like grips on to the edge of the kind of holding on to the onto the vines that wrap and the root that wraps the crystal.
I was really expecting you to sort of, do the flappy wing thing and do a wing
Oh,
buff.
yeah, like it's like a Final Fantasy,
Slap.
Final
Hulk-
Fantasy
Hulk-
7.
Ooh.
Like,
The Hulk slap, woof.
okay, so he tried,
With his little frozen feather.
and he's used his movement basically to stand up, but he might move closer and just say something heroic,
Don't die.
and be like,
You look at heroic quotes.
no, he will just move to here and just say, "Stop, whatever you are doing. It can't be that important to waste all these lives."
Yeah.
What was saying?
He's obviously not met a king.
Yeah. And then you've got this guy is going to have to use his time to start recasting. So he can't
Cool.
attack. So he will boop and start humming at the crystal.
Oh no, is that because I frozen him?
It's because you made him. No, he passed his concentration. He's already humming. So what is he going to do?
No, he was flying because last round he fell off.
Oh yeah. So he was
Fly, come back up.
flying, landed here.
Had some conversations with me, like, well done.
A concentration, so he can't. He starts
Oh yeah, so no, he does have to stop flying. So he will land on the branch, and then he will start trying to hum on the thing. That's what his action is.
Excellent.
He is all about the hum.
All about the what?
Hum, like that.
that thing.
And mushroom is pate. This not smart boy will try and get up and flap towards you. Would you like to make an attack roll on it?
I will give that a go.
Oh my god, where's my mouse going? It's all over the shop.
I'm not touching it. So.
19 for 13.
Yes. To 13.
Yeah.
Let's see if that does it.
Why your little pea blenders go?
Yeah, so it swoops towards you, gets up, shakes its head, and swoops at you. Jax, how does it go?
To be honest, if it's charging at me, I kind of have visions of sort of, literally just squarely between the eyes and sort of splitting it down the skull sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
It runs into the edge of the head of your hammer. And just basically stops midair. His back end catches up.
Yeah, no, it's a polearm. It's just literally sort of
Fly on a windshield.
whack
Splats.
between the eyes sort of thing. Yeah.
yeah. It kind of splits the skull asunder, and it kind of flops to the floor, and like its wings like.
I wish they could see what is going on right now.
Toby, go on your bed, man.
Go away, dude.
But I love you.
That's that. It's Killian Norn. Your turn. Your boy's up. He's looking ropey. He's staggered forwards. He's tried to blow a wizard off a cliff.
Okay, I would like to pick up Toby and throw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an woo attack.
Making a woo.
Like that.
Toby, dude, seriously.
Man, you're killing me here. You're killing the game. Come on.
Right, go.
Right. So is the dude still humming?
The dude has gone back to trying to humming this thing, and you can sort of feel the intensity in the room of these bubbles change as he starts again working on the spells that he is casting.
Okay.
Not for long.
So
And yeah, you feel the bubbles go. Whoop.
okay, so can I
They're just growing in size.
Whoop.
All they're growing in size.
Whoop.
can I
And you start feeling, as you remember, these bubbles were kind of magical looking.
Yeah.
And now, and they, in terms of they had a kind of fey look about them, but out of them swept darkness. You can kind of smell the damp smell of soil and
Death.
open grave and death and decay. It's these go big.
The prince is going to drop out of one of these, I reckon.
That'd be hilarious.
You're a bit
Most of them
weird.
are over. Most of them are open space. Prince goes, "I am here."
how far away is that?
Yeah, just above the chasm. We wanted to save you.
I
No great loss in Jackson's view.
Would Jackson even notice?
Well, the reason it would be good if he turned up is they'd use him as an improvised projectile weapon.
I'm here.
Tarstan Fenric is not on Jackson's like Christmas list.
He is right now as a gift he'd like to give to this guy at speed.
Jax is so judgmental about absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Describe
forward
me
to
what
the.
he does. Mine's
Do
the-
what I say, you silly people.
You drive a storing plate and
I'm looking forward to that conversation.
energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range.
Yeah.
And it's a 60-foot range, so he's well within that.
Yeah.
The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw
Oh.
or take 2d6 psychic damage and subtract
A bit of a mind sliver, is it?
1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Favouriteest cantrip, that is.
It's good.
It's his?
So,
My favourite cantrip. Mind sliver is my favourite cantrip.
pepper in the
What,
face is also my
dude?
favorite.
Right, cast it.
Oh, I can't even cast Mind Sliver on you because you haven't got a fucking brain.
What's my save?
Intelligence saving throw.
What's the DC?
14.
Oh, we're gonna make that.
That makes a 9.
So yeah, take the damage, and then it's the D4 off your next saving throw, which, if you're really lucky, becomes death saves.
Damage. Yeah.
Psychic damage.
Yeah. You see him like grasp at his head, and he's now got to make a Constitution con save for his spell. Oh, just.
He loses the D4.
Is
And
that,
he loses a D4.
yeah.
Loses one off it. Still make it.
But that's usually the effect, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it was just
Yeah.
I was
It's like drills into his brain. He's really struggling to like kind of concentrate and looking around. He's looking more panicked. Like you can see you closing in, and he can see that you've taken down the creatures around him, and you can see the kind of worry and panic on his face as he's just trying to chant the words louder and louder. And he's almost like stumbling. They're like falling from his lips, like something's like not even like he might not even be like uttering true syllables, and they mix with the magic in this place, and it's almost like he's like singing around you.
Owen. Right, okay. Dumb idea time. I'm going to move
Got one of
up,
them.
up one square here,
Yeah,
then try to jump to this mycelium the other side.
you can do that easily.
Yeah.
That's a tiny jump for that.
Cool.
Bring it Owen.
What do you want?
And then I'm going to go under. This is from underneath. This is not on. This is, remember, this is all underneath,
Yeah,
right? And then I'm going to try and move to underneath the mage.
yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's within your
Okay.
movement. I think your
5,
innate
10,
acrobatic skill.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, I can get out of there. That's my movement. I'm now underneath him.
Okay.
And now I'm going to now I'm here. I'm going to spend the action while still stealthed to attach myself, my pitons, to attach myself to the branch with the pitons.
Yeah. Dunk, dunk.
Yeah. Attach the tie on the cooking pot to the rope.
Yeah.
And if that's only enough for a bonus action, if I'm allowed to do that for a bonus action, probably too much, but let me know. I would like
Okay.
to use an action to basically lower the rope down and do the whole swing up with a large heavy pan and smack him in the head
You
With
want
a-
to smack
with
him
an iron
the
pan, with an iron cooking pot. I'm inside his shield, so I want to go
on
swing
the end of a
and-
rope.
dong there.
So it's like lasso, not lasso, like
Yeah, he's like,
Yep.
doom.
I like it
Yeah,
so much. I
on the
want it to
down,
happen.
whap, like that, and dong.
Yeah, I like it so much. I want it to happen. I'm gonna allow it. So
Purely, I don't care if it does damage. I want it to distract. I want it to be
Yeah.
like annoying distraction. Ah, what the fuck was that? You know,
yeah, all right, go for
like
it.
maximum D4 damage,
Yeah,
concentration save. You know,
yeah. Let's have a let's see if you hit. So you can't really see him because you're underneath, but
Yep,
I'll
okay,
let you
right.
make. You are hidden.
can I make
So
an
it'd
technically
be a
make it an
natural
unarmed
roll.
strike?
Natural roll with an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, right? Probably not going to hit, but see what happens, shall we? How about 21?
Yeah, he swings from underneath. The frying pan comes up. He glances to his right. He hasn't heard a thing, and then all of a sudden there's a levitating frying pan like about here. Do me improvised weapon 1d6 for improvised 1d4.
Good
1d4.
choice.
1d4, I reckon.
Yeah, it's just a pan. Two damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Probably, and I'd like to be a concentration save for.
I did
Spells
roll a
and-
con save. He was above the
Mhm.
what he needed.
Hey, what's up?
What's what? Oh, I found that on there.
With rags.
Okay.
I was just
So
worried
put him on the
that
sofa.
he doesn't want to go on the sofa because he can't see the snacks from there. So if he gets on his bed, he's closer in his tiny pea-sized brain.
Mm.
But
The
then
closer I get, the more likely I am.
Jackson, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, I have a question, Pete. So I'm carrying a big ball of pink crystal. Now, it isn't a metal orb, but it's a big ball of pink crystal.
It is.
Oh no.
Is
Oh
there,
no, no.
is there any kind of attraction between, basically, can I feel any kind of pull from my big ball of pink crystal thing towards the bigger crystal?
Like real strong bullet like.
Did
That-
you?
that-
Did you? I believe your orb wasn't closed. No, your orb wasn't closed.
No, it is closed because we broke some off because we gave it to
The mage. Iliana, whatever her name was.
Lysiana.
Kitiana. Yep.
so we
I think
have
it's
actually got it. So it is enclosed in the ball.
It's full, It's a ball.
But it's a ball crystal because we basically snapped off the bit that
I'll
was
give you
throwing past. I mean, literally, is there any kind of
slightly, yeah. I'd say yeah. What do you want to do?
well, basically,
strong enough,
Bill nailed it on the head. I would like to fish that out.
Out the bag, close it.
And I would like, well, in fact, I will move a bit closer first. So I will move to there. I basically figure if I throw it to about there, the attraction should like take it through a wizard.
I don't think it's strong enough.
Do you want
I don't know. Well, bearing in mind that like it literally has pulled, so the equivalent size difference when we've taken out the little chips out of people, I basically exploded a body.
Okay, you're not wrong there actually. Maybe it would.
I'm kind of assuming the closer it gets to it, the bigger the attraction. So I'm going to try it. Jax is not the smartest bunny,
So
but
you crack it open because is it
I
locked?
can't because I need key pieces
You
and
need
the other
keys.
have key pieces. So it is just going to be a
Inside
big
the
metal
ore.
ball with pink stuff inside it.
I'm thinking
You
that
throw a
you might-
cannonball at him, essentially.
Effectively, I want to throw a cannonball that gets accelerated by attraction to pink crystals.
Yeah, okay with that.
works,
It's a
I have
railgun
no
in
idea.
reverse.
I have no idea, but that's my plan.
Okay, yeah. Let's have a range attack for here. So what's the range?
So
of your-
basically, I want to just kind of lob it so it's in the direction of him.
Yeah, yeah. And then
You're
you
not
want it to
measuring
go-
from the. Where are you measuring from, dude?
I was measuring from the edge of Jax.
Yeah,
here.
so about there. So
Yeah.
yeah, effectively, I want to try and. I mean, either it's not going to do anything and just disappear into darkness, not the end of the world. It's going to attract and hit the big crystal and be a cannonball hitting the crystal thing. Best case scenario, it's a cannonball that goes through a mage and then hits the crystal thing. So I kind of see it as a not a terrible situation in any case. So you want a
Ranged attack
ranged attack?
to get it on target. Where you want it.
Could I counter propose that it's throwing, therefore falls under the auspice of athletics?
Okay. Yeah. You're shot putting effectively.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like that. Yes.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I am completely biasing this because I'm a lot better at athletics than I am at throwing stuff accurately. You know,
Yeah, but it's
I
also-
Yeah, it's a shot
I'm trying to get it in. I'm trying to get the distance in the right sort of area rather than hit a target.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with it.
It's what I like about you as a DM. You're quite fair. Like,
27.
It flies through the air,
Straight and true.
straight and true. Tumbles, 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 and tumbles, and carries on tumbling into darkness. Do you think that
Fair
the
enough.
insulated exterior of the sealed box has negated some of the attraction, and the attraction wasn't quite high enough to pull it towards the mage?
Fair enough.
Well, you know, you owe my boss a couple of $100 but moving on. It was kind of on loan, not given permanently, but moving
Well,
on.
it's down there if he wants.
he can go get it.
Right, you talk to him about that. Level 20. You can talk to the level 20 soul knife and see how well that goes.
And bonus action. I might drink a healing potion because I have one in my bag of. Oh no! Now this may or may not work. I'm gonna. I would like to eat one of my. You know, I got my mushroom. You know the mushroom chips that give you a short rest, and I have ones. I would like to eat one of them as a bonus action if I can.
Yeah.
I don't need to be chipped.
Short rest.
Because if that gives me a short rest, I can use hit dice, and that is much more useful.
Yeah, you can.
Speed short rest.
Yeah, I basically.
I want one of those chips.
I
Go to the Feywild.
Because it counts as a short rest. I could literally put a magical ring on, eat a chip, have it attuned.
No, but basically I get all my. So I now get fire rune back. I get sort of healing back. I get bonus action sort of extra attacks. I get everything back off on a short rest basically. So it's awesome. But I've only got one because I didn't do very well at harvesting them.
Peter,
So
please.
It's not to do with me.
where is my mushroom?
It's your dog. Mine's. That's my dog.
That's not a potato. That is a potato.
He's a donut, actually.
So I will short rest.
Donut boy.
Here's a delicious donut boy. So that's your action, bonus action. Charlie will swoop here and say to the guy, "You really are being quite the
That's a
bastard."
heal and a half, dude.
That was all of my hit dice.
Yeah. That's a heal and a half. You just fucking spammed that heal.
Yeah, that was literally all of my hit
Oh,
dice. I have got
please.
that.
Toby,
They
Ben.
get them back.
No more short
Honestly,
rests for you, my friend.
I'm like, I told that dog. like,
Long rest or bust.
I can take short rest. I just can't use hit dice to heal.
Sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, long rest
Sit
or
down,
bust.
stop begging.
But it means that I've got action surge back. I've got all my runes back.
Good timing.
That's what I was thinking. I've got second wind back.
You might need to shrink to get to him, but yeah,
Uh,
that's not going to be a problem, right?
well, no, because I can't shrink.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Once I trigger it, I'm big for a minute. I can't do anything about it.
All right.
Charlie goes, "You really are quite a bother," and then goes and tries to cast Thunderwave, spends a spell slot, and the mage counter spell. He's just flown. He's underneath. He's underneath Erwin currently. Sorry, he's under here somewhere. He is under there.
Did you just thunderwave me?
No,
No,
he's
he's-
trying to he put it away from you, but he is yeah, he kind of did it.
Technically, I'm underneath. I just moved him out of the way so you can see him.
Yeah. He tried to boom the guy off the thing, and he just counterspelled it as a reaction.
Can I get a free action to shout something?
Sorry.
Can I shout?
Oh, yeah,
can I
yeah,
shout something?
shout something. Yeah.
Dispel magic.
If I could, I would.
I don't think we actually, as a party, have that capability.
Unfortunate.
I honestly don't think any of us can dispel magic.
Might be taking a level of mage. One spells. All I want. One spell.
He will
Five
then
levels of
turn
mage.
around.
He did.
5 levels of mage. Here we go.
Right. Dead. Maybe.
Really? 5 levels? Damn.
I said, see if it's 20
Sit
seconds.
Sit down.
All right. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Not for you.
Ooh.
Okay. The mage will turn, and he will he's trying to maintain concentration here.
I'm not stopping anymore because I've yelled.
So he is going to
You
try
hit with a
and
pan as well.
Yeah, it could have gone from anywhere.
It's
he will
attached to a
just-
rope.
Yeah, and disappeared underneath him.
He's going to be really, really.
Who knows which side that pan's coming from? Left or right? Your choice.
It's like, how long is the rope and how heavy is the ball? Is there any way you could use
It's a cooking
it
pot.
on a rope?
It's a full-on cooking pot.
Could you not use
Blam.
could you not use the cooking pot on a rope to get the orb that
Blam?
Yeah.
You teleport?
He's surrounded by
He bounced. He teleported.
and he blams.
Where did he go?
Three branches away.
Okay,
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
that's fine.
Blam to that.
he did
He pooped.
Mm.
He didn't poop. He poofed. And then he will.
I can close with that because I've got a 10-foot reach.
You do that. Do that.
he come up over?
I can cover that distance because I have a 10-foot reach. so I can get within 1 square of him, so I can
Okay.
whack.
I will point at Jax. Can you please make me a charisma save?
He bamf.
That
Yeah.
was yeah, that was oh, it's a spell, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's only cantrip.
Unless he has a magical item that can make him bamf. He is
Yeah.
totally not bamfing and doing
It
something
was
else.
a misty step, so that is a proper spell, so he can't do another one.
He can cantrip at me.
Okay, get cantrip. He will, yeah, he will point at you and he will
I'm feeling much happier now. I've taken a short rest.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do this.
I don't know why. I was like, what cantrips has this guy got? I've got Mage Hand. I used the Mage Hand to put the pot on Erwin's head.
It's hanging. It's going to fall off.
Just like, boop, just so like Erwin's got a little tin hat on. No, he will.
Make him
He's
like
good.
the
I'd like to say, how can he see it in darkness?
Yeah, I know.
A blackened pot in darkness, hanging from the end of a thin rope.
turn Erwin into the teapot man from Faraway Tree. That's what it
Yeah,
reminds me of
yeah,
when you
yeah.
said that.
It's a 27 to hit, Jax.
That will hit.
Okay. He's
You know about getting hit for that.
He's gonna get 2d10.
It's off.
No, 3. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, the wrong one. 4,
0,
10,
1.
15 points of fire damage as you.
Interesting.
I'm
Adjust.
less perturbed at that anymore at the moment.
Yeah.
Being able to burn through all of my hit dice.
Hmm.
And then it's back to kills.
Oh shit.
You got a big giant Jax behind you. Your boys over here. There's a mystery levitating frying pan. Join the melee.
Can I, as a free action, say leave the route clear?
Literally the root. But
Okay. So
God damn it.
Jax is not that quick.
I don't know how to do that.
what do you want to do?
So far as to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. that would be fine.
Go away. Bed. Bed.
If I move to there,
Yeah.
is that in your way?
No, I think Jax is gonna go for the ground control option.
Okay, and then
No, I'm going to go for the extreme violence option.
Yeah.
I do well done. Mindset.
Again? Yeah. Was it con save? No, intelligence save.
Intelligence save, and then
16.
Yeah.
so nothing happens.
It just goes. It's like getting a little bit of a brain freeze when you have a slushy too much.
And then could I what's on here? What's on here?
Last sorcery point.
And I
Yeah.
thank you. And now I've still got 1 sorcery point left, it's alright.
Okay.
And I use sorcery point to turn a cantrip into a bonus action. Is that right?
You did a spell.
Yeah.
You're not- No, it's just a cantrip for my service, so you can
Yeah.
change. Yeah, you can change your spell into a bonus action. Yeah.
So you can do a cantrip with it as well. So you can shoot off 2 cantrips.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're trying to stab him in the brain and then gonna blast him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Can I do that?
Yeah. And you get two little lumps of Eldritch Blast. That's
Yeah.
what you're doing. Yeah. Go on then. Two
So
attack rolls,
I'll
please.
still get 2 of them.
Yeah. Still the full slot. It's still the full spell. Just it takes a bonus action to do.
Cool.
Oh, Killian.
18.
Yes, the second hits.
At least one of them did.
He still wasn't a 1 though. He
I know,
got
I
off
did get a
the-
2.
Yeah, he got a 2. Okay, 6 points of damage. Slam into this guy. And he's looking unhappy, let's say.
Mhm.
Cool. Erwin.
It's
Oh,
gone through.
he's back. Oh, I like the waistcoat, John.
I know, I thought he looks very nice for playing D&D, don't he?
Very
Shirt
dapper.
and waistcoat, he looks
He's
fancy.
Dressed up to play D&D. I love it.
I know.
We like your waistcoat, John. It's your turn.
And then
If I'm going to die, I'm going to die dressed smartly.
Live young, die. Sorry, live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse.
Corpse. Was that Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's like there's you wearing surf shorts and then me with glow in the dark joggers on. It's like jumpers.
I just got home. I was so hot today.
Well,
deal with it.
just like, yeah.
Oh, actually.
You.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Sorry.
Cool. One of my was hanging around. Like, oh, it's me. Is it?
Sorry, I thought you might your headphones might not connect when I said so. It's your turn. Please.
So don't haven't had it in my head yet. Right. Yeah.
There's just a
My
really
syllabus in the way now.
cool, epic looking thing. I could see.
I'm gonna pick your dog up in a minute and chuck him out the fucking window.
Right. Okay. Need to do some measurements. These measuring time.
Because he's so fat.
Don't give me attention.
Right.
It's just really pretty.
I was gonna say, do you want me to put him on
No.
the bed?
What's that plot button? That
The what?
the plot
Holding-
button
I was
where you can hold down a button and it allows you to change the angle.
I think it was Q.
And then press
Nope.
Q.
that holds it. What number? What's that?
That one that Matt's doing.
Yeah, so you do that as Q. So
Q.
basically, each time you move it, press Q, and then you can change the angle. So you have to keep holding.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move like that. Jim, is
Oh,
that possible?
I think. How big is the gap? Oh, 5 feet. Yeah, you could. Yeah, easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Moving there.
I do not think. So, are you doing this all underneath? Or
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So you like scrabble, like leap underneath, kind of grabbing on.
Using the pitons as grips and
Yeah, like stabbing into everything. I really
Yep.
like it. Yeah, yeah,
I'm really angering things, but yeah.
yeah.
If we do that as one movement,
I love that. I'm really angering things.
Yeah, it was your full movement, wasn't it?
yeah, cool, fantastic. From there, I'm gonna look up and basically fire a psychic dagger at him.
Okay. Like move around slightly as your last jump. you
Yeah.
kind of cling on the side.
It's like, look, throw a psychic dagger at him.
Go for it.
Probably more than one if it's just a simple movement. Okay. First attack. 19.
That hits.
for 14 damage. No. Hang on, it's interesting.
We've got your sneak on there because you're hidden.
No, so 6. Do I get sneak attack damage?
You were hidden, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, am I hidden? That's the question. That's the general question. If
You're
I
hitting
am,
the so whether or not he is.
Roll me a stealth attack, stealth, and we'll decide. They'll determine if you were still hidden.
cool, fair enough.
If you could do that,
Probably not then. 15.
you are still hidden. His passive's
Okay,
running.
no, 14 damage then on the first one.
Yeah. All right, that's on that. Yeah.
And for my bonus action, bonus attack. That definitely hits. 25.
Mm-hmm.
For 23 damage.
So how much?
Do you get sneak attack on the second attack?
No, you only get one
Just on
thing.
the first.
Okay, then 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, like these blades like slice into him, and he's like, and he's like he's just about like bleeding out here. Like he can just trying to utter the last words of the stuff. He like leans, and he's got like one hand like in the mycelium, and the mycelium begins to wrap round his hands, sensing death and fresh soil to grow.
So I yell up and goes, say, stop now, we'll spare your life. I say,
And it is Jackson's turn.
mhm.
No.
Yeah, Killian, Erwin.
Oh, I thought that
Jackson.
said Charles.
So is Erwin above or below?
Side,
He's on the side, like if he was hanging on the side of that log. But...
kind of like this side of it.
5, 6. So, oops, no.
Don't
So,
botch, just step on my fingers.
I worked out I can get there.
Yep.
Means I should be able to hit him there with a 10-foot reach.
Nice.
Over like the top of Erwin, yeah.
To be honest, Erwin's probably about mid-shin height at the moment, so
Not even that. I'm technically, my hands are like there. Don't step on my fingers.
yeah, I mean, like, assuming Erwin's
Watch your feet.
standing next to me,
Jackson
hitting
like
over
the
the
full
top of
like
it.
swinging weight and that like that momentum like smashing the fingers.
You hit him, you hear a crunching sound, but it shouldn't have been him. What the? Oh.
This is where I'm ignoring the suggestions of my companions, and I am just wailing.
Yeah. Payback's a bitch.
So we will start with a 24 to hit
Yeah.
That hits.
for 18 slashing damage, and we will trigger a fire rune. So could you please make a strength save?
Make a strength save. This is a mage, right?
Yeah.
10.
He fails. He is now takes an additional 4 points of fire damage, and he is, I believe it is restrained on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, his DC was 15, and he is restrained.
With fiery. Is this a fiery
With
shackle?
fiery shackles. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he is.
Yeah, you see him like take these
that was
two
the-
blows. He's like
Perfect.
arms now like wreathed in flame. He's just trying to like get these last.
Do you want to do his concentrations as we go?
Yeah.
So he needs an 11 on that
He
one.
failed. He failed completely. He rolled a 7.
Nice.
Okay, so second attack. Damn, I need to be a champion. A 27 to hit
Wait, that hits.
for 15 slashing damage.
Yeah.
I hope he's still alive.
Action surge.
Not going to be alive.
I did love John, not gonna be alive.
This is why I said I'm taking the path of gross violence.
Yeah. Okay, that.
Oh wow! 1 in 400 chance.
you just botch? No?
Yep, double ones.
Double one. 9-9. Yeah, there you
With
go.
advantage, double ones.
Okay. Let's have a critical fail.
Like a D100 roll.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I think he does.
93.
Oh, it is a nice high one. Beautiful.
GM, you're not meant to be like that. Calm, neutral, neutral.
It says here, very unaware. Can you roll the damage to Erwin?
Oh,
He swung down, missed, and literally hit my fingers.
It
Yeah.
was
Crunch!
15 points of damage. Sorry, fourth attack.
No, unaware. You don't even know you done it.
Yeah, you just
Thunk.
carry on hitting.
Well, that would crunch somewhat.
That was literally another one, but it was only a single one, so it was a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Crunch, crunch, smack, crunch, crunch.
Does it sound,
And
sound from Erwin?
I'm hanging on to the branch going, oh, fingers.
this is where
Goblins
it's
within 800 feet
trying
hear
to-
your pain.
This is where he's like trying to sort of be quiet, so he's like sort of chewing his lip to try and not scream out, trying to say.
I'm biting my other finger off.
That may actually miss.
I don't know.
It's a 14
It is, it's
It
just
misses. Yep, one under.
for the bonus action. And that will be moved, actioned, bone action surged, and bonus actioned.
under. Okay.
Wow. That is some serious damage you got going on there, man.
He will now point at Jackson after being absolutely
Wailed on for a while.
wailed on.
Pound, 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 pound.
Oh no, yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, got
Concentrations.
No, you've already failed that.
Yep. Cool.
He's restrained. Oh, sorry, hang on. At the start of his turn, he gets to make, I believe it's at the start of his turn, he takes some more damage.
but it's
Oh.
Charles. now.
He's got
While restrained, the target takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of its turns, so he's going to take two more dice of
Oh
damage.
yeah, but it's not his turn. I forgot it's Charlie's in between. So
Oh, okay.
Charlie will again offer the hand of peace, and he will hold his action. He will call out, "Look, we don't know what you want. We don't know what is going on here. But there is so much at stake, it seems, that you are willing to risk your lives and the lives of others. Stop now, and we shall save." My thing will be to
It's now the start of his go.
yeah, if he goes, Charlie goes.
Take 2 more points of fire damage.
Yeah.
You're all about the ones.
Oh, I am all about the ones this evening. And at the end of his turn, he can make the fire save again.
Because he's restrained though, doesn't it? Isn't he?
Mm.
So it means
His
he
attack
can't.
distance. He can't move. A restrained creature speed is 0. Attacks against him have advantage. His attack rolls have disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
If he's restrained, can he cast a spell with a
Yeah.
somatic?
Yeah,
You can spout the eyeballs. It doesn't move.
yeah. It just means that he can't
Yeah,
move.
it's
With
literally-
wiggle his fingers.
Okay. Then he's going to point at Jax, and he would like you to make a Constitution. A charisma save.
How cool it is,
A
must say.
Clarissa save.
Was this the one that he was trying to do last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I going to some weird little pocket dimension by some chance?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, he has picked the right save against Jack.
You're an orc. Let's be very honest. Charisma was going to be the thing. 15.
I rolled a 15.
Nice.
Well, I actually rolled a 16, but
Yeah,
I -1.
I'm afraid you didn't make it. Jackson vanishes out of existence, so there's nothing left of where Jackson stands. Like,
He disintegrated me.
There's no powder residue. But
Really?
he's gone. And he would just like breathe heavily, and then again begin the incantation. Just, oh no, Charles's thing goes off.
No. I
So
thought you had to go.
Charles is held his accent, so Charles action. So his accent.
Yes, good point. Yeah. Stop. He didn't stop. Okay.
Okay.
Charles held his accent.
Yeah, his accent. Takes so Charles reach out. Then you will die and sever the fear of the grave. And he casts Toll the Dead.
Ooh.
Well,
Bells ring out around him, and the bells clang,
Bells ring up-
dissonant, dolorous bells feel around it. It takes it takes 1d12 because he's missing hit points. Yeah,
Now,
no,
question.
it's 2d12, surely.
yeah, 2d12. Sorry, so I've got to change what I just ruined. Oh, that's went the wrong way.
that one went.
That was very high. That was even better. That hurt.
Yes,
I've
you were
got a
just
bad
like,
brain. I've got a bad brain today. Anyway, it's not good for me. Anyway, what's Kills up to?
now, question.
Good.
We may have already answered it, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do so, cantrip use my last sorcery point,
Yeah.
turn a cantrip into a bonus action. Can it be the same cantrip?
Yeah.
Can it?
And you basically spell cantrip the other same spell again.
Yeah, so you could like Eldritch Blast.
Action cantrip. You could get 4 blasts.
Eldritch Blast, so you get 4 shots.
Yeah.
Do you want 4D? Do you want 4D 20s?
Yeah. Can I use my new axe one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you get into them?
Huh?
Would you like a mushroom one?
Yes, please. What did you say, John? God.
You right, John?
Yeah, I'm fine. Carry on.
What did
Sorry,
you
we
say?
didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
No, carry on. She was just so happy. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, she got so happy because she got new dice.
I've got new dice and they've got little axes in, and then I had to get them out of my axe. What happens? Have an axe with axe dice in.
Nice. All right, that's kind of cool.
That's what happens when you have nerd friends too. It's great.
So we have a nerd for a friend, nerd for a boyfriend. Yeah.
No, you want more?
I
Which one do you want? Do you want
need
Charlie's one? Have Charlie's one. It's been wrong. It's been quite good for him.
Okay.
Won't be good for
Sorry.
you now, though.
Peanut 20s. And that would
A
be
7 and a 1. A 7 and a 2.
yeah, so that would be a 8 and a 13.
Those two, nah. Those two, yeah. So you get double damage on both those dice from your Eldritch
So
Blast.
4d10.
4d10 twice.
But but you need to do it as a 2 and 2 because it's 2 separate concentration.
Yeah.
There you go.
So 2. You got to do it as 2 lots of 2. The con.
See?
15.
And then
Ouch.
16.
6.
That's right, isn't it? 9 and 6 is 15. 9 and 7 is 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Concentration checks on the mage.
Yeah.
How's he looking?
Um,
Toby, you just smacked your face off the table.
well, let me tell you. Jackson pops back into existence as he fails his concentration save on the first blast. That like slams into him with like such serious force, like like you can see it shake his form. And the
Right.
next
Wow.
blast is a finishing blow, Killian. How does it look? What happens to this mage?
It's the two dragons.
Yeah, the swirly two dragons twist towards him. Yeah,
And they don't even like impact him. It's like they go through him, come out from the back,
yeah.
and then just like twist round him. So it's just this like glowing light.
Yeah, of like the kind of frosty
Yeah.
kind of dragon energy.
Freeze him solid.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it kind of like embeds into his skin.
Yeah,
and
you can.
You see him try and fight against
'cause
it.
You can see it go through him, and that's kind of like the, and then it wraps round.
And
both of
hold-
them.
Freeze his internal
kind
organs.
of imagine
Nice.
kind of like
Yeah, it's like he's suspended in the air, wrapped in these two icy dragon orb type things,
and then the spell comes to an
and
end.
he just.
It drops to the floor. And immediately the mycelia starts like trying to crawl towards him. You are out of your combat, folks. That was
Shrooms.
At some point, because I don't know this has happened, a large cooking pot goes. Whee!
So there's a just bounces off his head, knocks him into the chasm.
And then, Owen.
What? He dead?
My whole life went before my eyes again.
Clamber.
And Charles will move around to where you are on the branch and like kind of
Jackson, you broke my hand while I was hanging onto a branch. What's wrong with you? Ow.
Sorry, when?
Can I? How damaged have you?
Oh, we are unwell. We are very unwell. Charlie will immediately start administering some. What have we got?
Because I've got another 2 healing potions. If that.
He's going to burn some spells because that's probably bad. So, who's looking? Are you looking rough, Killian?
No,
Do your prayer of
actually
healing.
hale and healthy, untouched.
You can now do your 10-minute prayer of healing.
So
Yeah. He'll sit down and start prayer of healing. Other than that, yeah.
10
So
hit points. That's it.
where is the wizard's body?
He's kind of wrapped in this branch of mycelia, just where it falls here.
While I'm still big, I'd like to extricate it from there because I don't want it being wrapped up.
Yeah,
in
you kind of
mushroom
pull it and they
stuff.
kind of reach out, but they don't try and.
Basically, I don't want it reactivating as a mushroom thing.
Mhm.
So I'm going to pull it out of
Yeah, you
mushroom.
pull it, you hear these kind of little tendrils as they snap as you pull
in
We
it.
need to hand this mage off to the high lords of this realm. Proof positive that that this is happening with the silver dragons. Also, confession. Your hammer's really big. Ow.
What you notice is these bubbles start shrinking,
Mhm.
and they also begin to drift away in a more haphazard fashion. So they kind of start
Wandering.
moving off as in random directions.
Okay. Quick action with the wizard because I'm not going to start faffing with him. I am just going to cram him all into the bag of holding.
Yep.
All in, away from mushrooms.
Yeah.
Anything in there
Preserved.
within 10 minutes, it's all good.
Yeah, cool. You-
Is the batty thing the only thing that's actually currently on the branches that's a body that's not us? Oh no, we've got a dead.
you got Brack here,
We got a dead.
Druid,
Yeah.
and you got Mushroom Pate.
Yeah. Well, the mushroom pate is kind of it's its own thing. It can do whatever it wants with that.
Mhm.
He was one of them, so he might not be mad being a mushroom person. I don't want the batty things to come back under the mushroom thing, so I will.
Scoop.
I'm gonna wander over there, ideally, and I'm gonna basically with the blade of the glaive, probably on one of its wings, right. Not welcome, carved into its wing, and then I'd like to try and throw it into one of the bubbles before they.
Yeah, the one directly
Yeah.
north of it. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, you're like, go back where you're going wrong.
Yeah,
Back
well,
go
off
home.
you go.
It's like you know when you get a letter and you write return to sender.
Hmm.
Is that
That's basically that's basically what Jack has done.
Yeah, you chuck it in. This is not
No
is not
littering.
the realm you're looking for.
No littering. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you chuck
yeah,
it into the portal. Yeah.
try and chuck it into a bubble. And then I'll come back hopefully within the 10 minutes, enough time for Charlie to finish.
Yeah. Charlie will no, Charlie can't do prayer of healing now because he's run out of slots.
Oh, okay.
He will say, I suggest we rest. Please, can we rest?
I'm feeling quite chipper.
So am I'm all right.
I swear at you, but my broken hand says no.
I'm feeling quite rested. Those mushrooms are really useful. We should keep an eye out for more of them.
Oh yeah. Just random question. Why have I got bottom mushrooms with legs?
What?
I've got button shrooms with legs.
You've got walking little mushrooms.
Yeah, why do I have shrooms with legs
Don't know.
in my pocket?
I know.
That was disgusting, Papa.
You need to remember what your weird magic item did.
I know.
Were you going to eat it recently? I don't know. Gonna assume you're going to chew on it at some point.
Charlie will roll a few
No,
more.
Killian, he was waiting till he was outside and then he was going to lick it to see what happened.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I thought.
Take out these tiny little mushrooms with legs.
No, come on then, roll the hit dice. Okay. Yeah, so Charlie heals up a bit. And then says, what now? Return to the surface and I suppose.
Well, unfortunately, our guides are not guiding anymore.
Are we going to work out what we're going to do with this whole thing? Because it's either infected the mushroom, it's infected the.
Okay, Jax, Killian, Charlie,
Yes.
you've been hearing voices all this time.
Yes.
Can you talk to the mushrooms? Ask them what this is, what they're doing with it. Is it better or worse?
I don't trust the mushroom.
No, but you still happily drank it.
No, as in like when we came back and the big mushroom upstairs, when we were talking to it, I think it's been corrupted by this thing.
What would you like me to say, Owen? I'm willing to open a discourse.
Well, ask it what's going on. Then we'll discuss, and then we'll decide.
Wait. Sorry. The blue stuff.
Yeah, the sport.
Have any of us actually touched it while being this close to the crystal?
Yeah, it's all around. The blue, do you mean the blue like
You scroll down the actual
Yeah.
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 So we've all touched it.
Yeah.
And we didn't feel anything.
You got no, if you think about trippy,
Yeah.
I mean space effects, no.
What would happen if I went and licked the spores.
Do you do it?
Yeah, it's Killian.
Okay.
Don't please. Just
Huh?
because branch, fall, death.
Fine.
So whereabouts are you going here to go and lick a spore?
Well, I know normally when it's anything to do with the pink crystal, you kind of drop to the floor. So Killian would go to the biggest there.
Yeah, somewhere here.
So he's got space. So if he drops down,
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
going to fall off the
Back,
branch.
lay on the floor, roll over and lick it.
Could try gets
So
himself
what are you laying
comfy.
down?
Gets like a little pillow, gets his knapsack out of his bag, and like you put your dragonborn tongue, its pointed fork
Stop it.
out, and you touch onto the thing, and Killian, you feel like it touches you back. Little mycelia tried to attach to your tongue. And it don't. And you seem in contact with the shroom. There's a sense of awareness, and you can feel like, imagine if you had another fist, another hand, but this was a many-pronged hand, and it feels like you're holding the coldest thing, something far colder than you could ever possibly imagine. And you can imagine a lot of cold because you're a white dragonborn.
Yep.
You're pretty
Just
chill.
saying.
Sorry. And
Killian
but
is
you
cold,
also
but
feel like you're almost cradling something else. Like something's cradling your hand. You know, like when someone holds a hand and then holds your hand with it, it feels like that.
So what if I was to let go?
Are you trying to do that?
Yeah.
Make a. Oh.
I shouldn't have said that, should I? Sorry, guys.
Make
You
a
do you, my friend.
wisdom. Well, it's your magical intuition. Make an arcana,
Oh shit.
I think. Would be the best way to do it. So you're trying to understand what processes are going on here.
Okay.
What-
Well, you could do with which is charisma for you, isn't it? No, because arcana. Your spell casting is done with your charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcana's a knowledge.
Yeah, so let's have it as your force of your magics trying to operate this thing. So let's have it as a.
So
As
it'd
if
be a
you're
spell check.
Sorry.
It'd be a spell check then.
Yeah, just like as if you're making.
If you look on your spell thingy, you'll have a plus whatever spell check.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like as if you're trying to cast a range.
Pete, my blind maiden's gone blank. What's the name of this forest we're underneath?
Gargamel.
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 Oh,
Smurfs.
so the plus something modifier.
Yeah, that bit.
Would that be it?
Yeah, you roll a dice and it says if you're going to hit.
14?
14. Is that one?
Because it's that.
No. What you'd add to a shoot.
Oh, okay. So that'd be 17.
17. Yeah, you can. For a moment, you can, and you kind of glance to your feet. You can start seeing this open, and as you do, you see these grow.
Sorry, what
So
open?
sorry, I'm pointing on the mouse. Sorry, that wasn't very good for a DM for you guys. You see that the mycelia starts to recede. You see that the bubbles begin to enlarge again and like split and start trying to open.
So that there,
Yeah,
that's opening.
like I'm releasing the crystal, like pulling back. Like you're,
that gets bigger.
yeah, you are feeling like like you're fighting a force that's doing this, but your spells, your magic is kind of trying to pull it away.
Ah. So is it that the crystal is stopping the and the Failiure realm thing? Oh.
What do you think? You get a feeling like the mushroom wants to hold the crystal.
So
That's
as
what
the
you'll get.
mushroom is starting to let go of the crystal,
As you're forcing it away.
yeah,
Yeah.
the bubbles start to get bigger.
Yes. Like the ruptures in space and are between the realms
Right.
are getting bigger.
Oh. So if there's the mushroom, the crystals preventing the weird sections of the cracks and everything from coming through. Oh. Sorry, my brain's just going crazy.
He wants
What?
to win.
Do you want to win?
Sorry, that was what?
Because, well, okay, we'll just pause while the dogs have their
Well,
mental
just want to
break.
take a 5 minute.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
5 minutes. Let's do that. Get a cup of tea. Like I said. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh, crap! That attached to
I
headphones.
just broke myself.
It's after Jack's whacked your knee.
My bum's actually gone numb. I'm sitting on that bench. On the bench.
What a weird family you have. Why?
So, your battle is over. You are beneath the forest of Gargamel. You have, you know the route that you came down,
Yes.
Yeah.
but you can also see that obviously this branch leads to somewhere, and the other mycelia that go off to the kind of
North.
north, as we can see it on this map here. We're going to call that north.
Are you joking? Really?
Well, we kind of need to work out what we're doing down here because we don't want to leave it in the status quo of the elves will censor more.
We don't know who these people are.
Yeah, we do.
Hmm.
They were sent by the High Masters of Venture Path.
Well,
They want to disconnect the big mushroom from the crystal.
you asked me to commune with the mushroom. I will ask.
Yeah.
A great mushroom that dwells beneath Gargamel. Tell us, in words that we might understand, what is your purpose here? What is this? Well, the purpose is to contain, to hold within, to grasp. And as it says that, you can feel like a clench of these,
Where?
a clench of the buttocks first, because you're not used to having like an extra arm made of mushroom. But then you realize there's this kind of feeling of like, yeah, you can feel like the kind of push against you.
Oh.
We wish to hold, we wish to contain. From
What did you do before the crystal?
we grew, we were less. We have changed
Because of the crystal.
because of time.
So you would have changed the same if you hadn't been using the crystal?
We don't know. The crystal is not for us. The crystal is abhorrent to us. Charlie's relaying all this, obviously.
Well, I'm assuming that the three of us can still hear it.
Hmm.
Or it's going
Yeah.
Of
to...
course, you're on Shroom Talk.
But Erwin can't.
Erwin
Yep.
can't. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're on Shroom Talk.
Do you want to just be able to talk to the mushroom, Erwin?
No, you had the conversation. You relay the important bits.
And you could Erwin chat the mushroom.
Not gonna happen.
Erwin's like, nope.
I am not talking to
Um,
vegetables.
So what
Me.
would happen if you just let go?
It would split.
What would?
Fail. Will come apart. All things will become one. Tearing through reality.
What if we started smashing it up?
To fragment it.
Yeah. Break it into smaller pieces so it has less effect.
To pull it apart means its draw is less. We have experienced it in smaller amounts.
Yeah, we have as well.
We would
I don't
Made
want.
it easier. But only to hold. We cannot nullify its effect completely.
Um,
The tree was old that held it where it fell. And the tree that spoke to the elves here, that they communed with, had held it for a long time. We came to assist. We bound it here in both our grasps.
Erwin, and I'm going to be saying this, not Mushroom speaking this.
Mm-hmm.
Erwin.
Yeah.
So you don't want to Erwin chat with the Mushroom?
Yes.
Try and Erwin chat to the tree. Because I would kind of like its side of the story, because I think they're both infected by this thing and altered by this stuff, and I want to get it away from both of them if we can.
Why did the bubble start growing?
They get big, they're getting bigger and smaller since we've been down there.
I may have got them to loosen the grip on the crystal.
Oh,
You're still like this.
Yeah, but I did it through.
Yeah, I don't think you're Owen chatting. Oh, you
No,
can
not
Owen chat. Actually, it was
I
like
did it-
7 hours, wasn't it? You had it up for?
that was a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had
see?
a big Owen chat on. Yeah, go on.
Second
I do remember.
Yeah, that's funny. I need to check on Owen.
So I reckon you go to say it with your tongue. Oh. Eh.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think both things are infected by this crystal, and it's affecting them both. I think we want to get rid of it from both of them.
Yeah, but where are we going to put it?
Um,
The problem we are here, we don't know how to destroy it. Like, utterly destroy it. That's
well,
why we're here, actually, to find this book.
let's test it.
Hmm?
We chip bits off, we can set fire to them, we can smash them with hammers and make them powder, we can, we've got time.
Yeah, that's...
Killian and Charlie can throw various magics at it.
I was hoping you people have already done all this before.
We've not really tested it. We've seen its effect on people, and we locked it away in that bubble thing, the metal thing.
Oh.
You haven't conducted the scientific method to see what works and what doesn't work, but something of such power. Killian, can you, when you opened, you said you made it let go. When you say it, do you mean the micromits, the mushroom, the spore?
Yeah.
And when you did, these bubbles that we've seen,
Yeah,
opened further.
Yeah.
And this is like the veil.
Yeah.
That the mushroom is speaking about.
Yeah.
The places between reality that.
Yeah.
She.
Okay.
I have an idea, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, the big batty thing went back into the bubble, right?
Uh-huh.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna
I know what you're going to do.
I'm gonna wander over to, because I will have shrunk back down by now,
Mhm.
to here somewhere. I will heft out my
Hammer and chisel.
All. Basically hit the crystal to try and break off a little bit, you know, sort of a fist-sized chunk if I can.
Do you have gloves on?
I was going to use a sort of a hanky or something to sort of try and scoop it.
Mm-hmm.
Walk to wherever the closest bubble is, which seems to be over here somewhere.
Just toss it in.
And lob it in.
Yeah, it
We can send it to a different plane of existence. It's not our problem.
Wow, littering.
yeah, you pick it up, you grasp it, you throw it, and it vanishes into this portal.
But what happened? Does anything happen when it goes into the portal?
You can see a slight shimmer on the outside. Make me an Arcana check with advantage because you're connected to the mushroom. You've got an extra. You got ESM.
You know, we'll just spend, you know, we've
That's
got
a natural 20, Killian Norm. Very, very nice for a 24.
Yeah. Spend
And
a
I
couple-
did, because you got me to look at the Arcana check earlier. I didn't even have it on my phone.
Killian, you get this kind of feeling that when it hits that through that space, you've been to the Fae,
Mhm. Mhm.
you've sensed the shadow that before, like when these creatures were
Where-
flying out of it, and when you were in the grave where Tuscan Fenric went down and you splattered him when a meat beast came out.
Where Jack was battling that thing.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing I couldn't kill because I didn't have a magic weapon at the time, so I tried to pull it apart.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
crow people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, I
But-
remember bits.
So you kind of got a
Very
sense
good.
of those quickly, but you also got like a weird undulation feeling. Like you suddenly felt hot, cold, like a breeze go over your head and then like dirt in your mouth.
Ah,
Care to explain?
Ugh!
I was just thinking that we could get rid of the crystal piecemeal through these bubbly things.
so the bubbles aren't just one round.
Yeah, where'd they go though?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know. Ask Charlie or Killian, they might have a clue.
Okay, collectively, where'd these bubbles go? You were, Charlie, you were very upset with them.
You're very upset, having nearly died.
Yeah,
I've
prior
made
to that. Yes, Killian?
I'll take it.
I haven't said it yet, but thank you, Killian.
Woo!
I mean,
When you did that, did the dog look at you weird?
Jumped out. It's scared. It was like.
Charles will make an Arcana check and see what he
Yep.
gets. He got rubbish.
Of course you did.
It's you who gets the most feeling, and you get this kind of sense of a flickering and an not an undulation. I don't mean that. Like a like a flicker kind of thing.
Well, potentially, so we can get rid of it into these bubbles that go somewhere. Or if we can find someone suitably magical, could they like send it away?
Well, that's kind of what we were doing. That was why we're here. Find ways to nullify, get rid of, destroy, or neutralize this problem.
Well, we know it flew through like
Space.
away from us. Can't we just send it back there? It's big up there.
Yeah, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. This is why we went to the Mage in the first place, like in Kanzax.
but Litiana had originally not sent us here.
Yeah, to get a
Litiana
book
originally
on
meant
it.
to send us to Jakarta. The dead
Yeah.
city.
Yes. To get a book from the
See with
library.
all the dead people in.
Yeah, to get a book from the library that no one wants to get. Because no one really had any interest in getting it until we turned up.
But yeah, can't we just like, you know, where she sent us to, and she missed by a city, but if she teleports it into the sky as far as you can see,
Isn't it just going to come back down?
can't you like, well, you can aim at the sun.
Is it just going to come back down?
How familiar is Luciana with the sun?
Or more probably gravity?
Yeah, every day.
Have you been there? Are you familiar with it? It's a very, very good mechanics question because the rules
Who
are
cares if I miss by 100 miles?
I kind of hop up and
It's
down.
still now
I
in a very,
I jump
very
up and down.
close
I jump up and
decaying
down on the
orbit.
branch. Go. I must admit, things tend to come back to us. Hop, hop. We just put it really high in the air. Is it just going to fall back to us?
Well,
The only reason the sun hangs in the sky is because the gods put it there.
so we obviously need a clericy person to like say, "Oi, God, stick this in the sky and leave it there." It can be like a mini moon.
Okay. Turn to Charlie.
That's such a good fun.
What?
Ah, here, God, stick this where the sun shines. That's
Yeah,
what Bean came up with. I was like,
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
come
Um,
on, that's the
That's pretty
one.
good.
That's the one for the day. That was beauty. I like that a lot. Mm,
Charlie, how do we get to talk to a god?
Yeah, Charlie. No one wants to talk to my.
Ah,
But Killian and I both commune with certain deities. I guess we'd have to go to the place where faith is the strongest. Heptar.
The wormery.
What?
the wormery.
You don't want to win. What?
That's literally what Charlie said.
Okay, like,
But I thought gods were all around and sort of, you know.
They are. They surround us. But where you can commune, where worship is most focused, where there have been great edifices raised in their honor and their glory. The central place where that would reside would be Heptar, where Lord Hammerhead.
Wouldn't there be like a church or a temple or something in the city in Gargamel? Isn't it?
Yes, but I'm not sure to whom or which god.
He will
Well,
make a
most of
religion
them are-
check to see if he don't know.
Well, most of them seem to be Grumish or your
No.
version of him that is like Melora.
I think you've got a very strange concept of religion.
can I help with that?
You could help, Charlie. What would you do?
Do you know who they worship in Gargamel?
Killian does.
Mr. 7. And then
All right.
Can I help
Natural
with-
one in combat.
Hey.
I
Then
got
how many
3
20s?
ones and 2 rolls.
Yeah, pretty good.
But how many 20s?
Oh yeah, you got 3 20s in that combat.
Yeah, that's what for. Yeah.
Don't you forget it.
Mate, tonight you're gonna end up sleeping out the garden.
You probably believe they might worship McKeely or Mikey.
Mike Healing.
My
And
my leaky. Sorry, my leaky. You pronounce it wrong.
would I know who that is?
Millie.
You might have a good idea of who it is. A god of forests and stuff.
I got a 10 on religion.
You've got a rough idea. You've heard of her. You think she's another version of Grimush.
Well, I don't know if Maliki. Well, you see, because I think Melora, because Melora's the one I thingy. She's like another version of Grumbush. I don't know if Maliki's only got one eye, but she's another naturey one, so she might be a different aspect of Melora. So maybe she is like
It's
sort
all
of
Grumbush related.
two step removed. You know,
It's the daughter of a Grumbush, you know.
it's the Kevin Bacon thing. Steps of 6 steps of Kevin Bacon or whatever it is.
7, yeah.
You know. But surely we could go and have a chat with because they're in
Can
the
we stick to at least one plan before careening off to another plan?
I'm. You want me to start hitting the crystal? Do you want
No,
me to talk to the
no,
bathroom?
maybe. Right, I'm going to talk to the tree. I'm going to spend a psychic.
Charles is having a
Oh,
mini
wait.
mental breakdown here. Like he's not even healed.
Charles is on
He's
Erwin
on the
chat.
verge of
He's
dying.
talking to mushrooms.
No one's on earlier in chat anymore. I've just turned it off.
You've been hung up.
It was the fact that, like, Charles was on the verge of dying. He got brought back. He's now communicating with mushrooms. I was doing Erwin chat. And now he's like, what the fuck do you want me to do now?
I am a little at a loss as to how to proceed.
Yeah, you try and communicate with this. Right, this is going to be interesting to.
It's a tree. How the fuck is this going to work?
because it said something about not needing in a language or anything, but it depends. I think.
Can I-
To be honest,
can I
it's a big
disconnect myself?
ancient tree, so it's probably got some sort
No.
of.
It's involuntary with the shrooms. They are invasive in your mind. La, 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 la.
So I can't just pull my tongue back in my mouth.
Oh yeah, but you're still connected because you already drank from the fountain.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, can I disconnect?
Oh yeah,
Like, can I disconnect my tongue?
yeah.
From shrooms?
It's
Is
like
what I'm asking.
it's like you've eaten popping
If
candy.
we,
Off the end of your tongue.
a creature can't use telepathy if it can't speak any languages. Yeah. A creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages. And a creature can end the telepathic connection. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I mean, I
A tree, he doesn't know a language that is official language of D&D. Can't use it
but it's
because it's not a reading thoughts. It's just telepathy.
Yeah.
Just communication based.
You might, as you try to connect, you feel an intelligence, I'll say, but you
Right.
can sense that it isn't. You don't have the vernacular here to have this conversation. You don't know how to commune with this, but you believe it might be possible. Is that what I mean? Vernacular.
You and a creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other. It just has to be able to know our language.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't know our language.
How to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably you need to speak with plant spell.
Yeah.
But my guess was this is an old enough tree that it may have developed some sort of intelligence or sort of awareness.
Yeah, you definitely get a sense that it is.
I put my hand down, touch the tree for a bit, think about it, try and
Smart boy.
communicate, try and say hello.
You kind of get this kind of like a tree creak kind of comes into your mind, and you get images of like little roots twiggling through your cerebrum.
Oh, lovely.
Not an
It's
unpleasant
smart,
thing.
but it's a plant. I can't talk to it.
Okay.
We need a druid.
You look to the ground. Oh.
Well, Charlie can talk to the dead, so can Charlie talk to the dead druid who could then talk to the tree?
They are still connected to the weave after passing from the mortal coil, Jackson.
What I would like to do is go to the bit where I was making the big hacks in the branch of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
and I basically want to sort of examine those hacks and things.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for is any kind of crystally trace
You'll see if it's
in
tainted.
the tree. Yeah, basically see if there's any kind of, you know, if the sap has like crystal reflex in it, you know, basically if it has any. I think the tree is tainted personally. So I want to see if I can find evidence of that.
Please make me a nature check.
A nature check.
I don't think either the tree nor the bacillum is actually tainted personally. I think it's been fucked with. That's all I think it is.
Oh, natural 20 for 23.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You look at the two places you've hacked. You hacked both the tree and the mycelia.
Yeah.
The mycelia appears fine, regrowing, rebonding, reconnecting, and trying to kind of mend those wounds straight away. And
Yeah.
like little sprouts or fresh stuff are coming. You can see that the tree is far older, far more brittle than you expected. And the damage you did was quite considerable to quite a hefty looking branch. And you do pick up traces, but not. It's almost like you don't get the crystals because it can't be in the flesh, if that makes sense. Can't be in the blood. But as you kind of pick it up, you kind of get a strange
Oh,
tackiness.
this is a visual or poke with a dagger. This is
Yeah.
not dipping
Um,
fingers. You.
You okay? So you're like looking in there, and
It doesn't. It's dangerous. He doesn't want to trust it. Yeah, it's like
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think this tree is infected, and I want to try and find.
You do deduce that there is some sort of pink crystal infection, but because of the mass of this thing and the size of this crystal, you believe it's not proportionate to have twisted it completely, but over time it has altered its thoughts, altered its being in some way. And from what you heard from the mushroom, you might put it together that if people have been communing with this
Tree, they're going to
tree
get
above, they have maybe been passed ideas along the system.
Okay, yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm thinking has
I
happened.
see. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Um,
Council listening to the tree, and through its whispers, the crystal's
Yeah.
going, "Release me."
yeah.
Let me go."
Okay. Big giant mushroom thing.
Oh, wow.
If we break all of the tree branches that are in contact with this crystal,
Yes.
can you support it?
We would have to spend some time growing in that manner, but and draw it closer to one of the cave edges. We do not have the brittleness, the structure to be able to hold out that hot far. The root is far stronger than us, but
Well, like, would it just hang like in a spider's web type thing? Could you not just hang it?
it may do. It may slip from our grasp.
And how much effort or time do you think it would take to grow that supporting stuff?
You've seen how fast these things can grow, and you would probably estimate maybe within 5 days. You think this could create a nest that was tight enough to wrap around to be able to like at least suspend it in like a kind of cocoon-esque manner.
Yeah.
But we would no longer be sharing the burden. It would be solely us. We may lose ourselves.
Are there any other giant mushrooms around?
Not of this net. We are the soul net.
What's going on here?
I'm chatting to the mushroom to see if the mushroom seems to be more resilient to these.
Yeah.
Be wrong, but it seems to be. So I'm thinking that if we can detach, if we can get the mushroom to grow around the crystal, and
Is the tree infected?
yes,
Actually, do you know it should be true? Yes.
yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
I'll point out the cuts and show you the
Mhm.
goo and stuff in
Yeah.
there.
All right.
So if we detach the crystal from the tree,
It'll start healing.
well, whether or not it can clear it out, it may. I mean, this may be poisonous, and it just takes a long time to kill it because it's a big ass tree.
What's down there? Can you ask the mycella? Literally below us.
Charlie, did you see anything when you flew down there?
I did not fly far. I fell for it. I flew down just to save back here. In just the brief moments I could
Uh,
glimpse it, just was
Can you
seemingly
can you
bottomless.
fly me down there?
Well, can
Of
I? You
course.
can do your light thing. Can you like do it on a little sort of, pebble or a coin or something, and we'll just chuck it down there and see how deep it goes.
Sure.
It's going to be deeper than our dark vision, so it's deeper than 60 foot, but it may be 90 foot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
drop
Copper
the-
coin. Bing. Yeah.
It falls and falls and falls. You would estimate
You can see like further than you can think. Yeah.
maybe 800 foot. Yeah.
So
That's a long way down.
yeah.
If it's just a hole, can we just drop it in the hole?
Well,
No
it
one
would
has to
break
hold it.
You would break it down into smaller pieces because
Then
it's
we have
in
a
a
task
shatter
of
at the
finding the
top.
pieces.
What?
Then we would have to find the pieces, surely.
Well, my concern is if the thing crashes and shatters, do the pieces reform to the biggest piece?
Yeah, we know this stuff does. What's down there anyway?
I should ask. Oh, great mushroom, do you know what lies below us?
we know of a kingdom that lies in the depths, a place of beasts and creatures that crawl and creep, and the pale elf dwell below.
Oh, great, the Underdark. Yay.
We could try another experiment. Similar to the last one, but not throwing it into a bubble.
I'm kind of warming up to the bubble idea, actually.
Basically, I want
Temporary for a temporary fix.
yeah, we can get rid of all of it, and if we can pick different bubbles, we may not overwhelm one. I was actually curious whether or not these would pop the bubble. I was half expecting the bubble to burst. Could I go and break off another fist size chunk?
Yeah, you get a good chunk of it.
I want to scoop it up in my shield,
Yeah.
mold style. Wander back to the group. I want to put that down on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically inside the sort of my shield.
Yeah, like a bolt.
And then I would like to try and smash this chunk. I want to try and basically, if I can hit that, I want that to sort of try and smash into lots of pieces, and then we can watch it and see if it goes and sticks back together.
Yeah, it does exactly that. Like as you smash it, it kind of draws back.
It doesn't want to
So
be.
if we break it, it will just reform back down there into one big chunk.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was just a hole in the ground. No one has to hold it if it's just sat on the floor. Solid or otherwise. But if there's people down there, that's not a good idea.
You know, you said that the bubbles get bigger as I was letting go.
Yes, I do.
What would happen if, say, we got one of the bubbles to be as big or bigger than the crystal? How much?
And just let it in. Just
Yeah.
drop it in there.
You would have to probably take a whole branch off, like a whole arm of this tendril, I'd say, the bottom tendril, the largest one, the thickest chunk
Yeah.
that Charlie stands upon right now.
Charlie,
Yes.
you can cause wind. Well, you did.
Yes.
In the same place.
Can you? Don't those bubbles move? Can
Passed
you
through one
manipulate them?
before. I don't know if I can move one. I should attempt it.
Because I'm kind of warming up to Jax's idea. We can get this bubble to be positioned. We can just get it to below it. And we can just drop it in.
How good are you at pull, Charlie?
Charlie will fly out to the largest of the bubbles, which I believe is the one still that's there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And he will kind of just try and do the and try and buffet this bubble.
Buffet it.
And as it does, slowly but surely, Killian,
Yeah.
this one begins to drift closer
Move.
and closer.
Okay.
And Charlie's over here somewhere, like chasing it along.
Yeah. Okay, you can stop.
Well, if you want it, seems I can direct it.
Good. Down, below.
Okay, next question. Can you pick one of the others? Killian, can you shoot magic at, like, I'm going to point at the little one further away. If you shoot magic at it, can you pop it?
I can.
Yeah.
Crash it into the crystal, send it to a different plane, pop the bubble.
Pop the bubbles. Jump down.
I'm definitely.
Close that portal.
Roll me an attack roll. Or no, roll me just the damage. You can hit. It's massive and it's not moving.
Might be able to counterspell it, to be really honest.
I would have done
Okay, third level.
It hits, but what happens is it kind of
okay.
your magic. What did you do? Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Just seems to go around it.
Around it. Mm.
Um, I will try the mundane way, and I will get my crossbow out of my bag, and I will shoot a crossbow bolt at it to see if I can manage it.
It's going to go straight in, isn't it?
It goes straight in.
Yeah.
Physical. As
Why
you,
not?
Killian,
I throw a
your-
psychic dagger at it.
again, yours is kind of dispelled around it because it's like a magical effect. It kind of hits and,
Not actually psychic.
and spreads around. You,
Everyone's
Killian,
like, no,
as
no.
you start kind of, releasing yourself from the mushroom, the tendrils, but your last thoughts, and you kind of thinking, do I open it up? You can see that you have almost like a direct control over this bubble right now. Like now you're kind of building a rapport with a shroom. You can sort of make it bigger. You can make it smaller.
That's disturbing.
As you release the grip,
Oh,
and you've got a
So-
size nearly big enough.
can I stay attached to mushrooms then?
But you get put your tongue back on
And I
now.
want it a bit bigger.
Yeah, okay. This one grows also. Oh, come on. This one grows also. And you want to make this one bigger?
Ooh.
Okay.
You magicy people said that the bubbles are
That's getting bigger.
what's getting bigger.
The one next to the crystal's got a lot bigger.
You said that the thingies are portals to different places.
Yes, they seem to be.
Okay then. Charlie,
Yes.
can you try crashing this bubble into this bubble?
Oh,
The big one, the small one is the big one.
Just see if you can put two bubbles hit each other and see what happens.
Combine or shrink or
Yeah.
annihilate.
Do they nullify each other? Do they sort of join together? Do they?
These two hit.
Okay. I hope this is going well. That's a big one.
But looking in it, because do we sort of see anything in the bubbles?
Yeah, they at the moment they are displaying a picture of the Fae, basically like a Fae forest, like a beautiful
Are
shining,
they all the
shimmering
same
crystal
sort of picture?
cavern. The one that Charlie brought over, the one here, sorry, actually, this is the one that one of the crystals has been thrown through,
Yeah.
appears different.
To be honest, if I was trying to combine things, I do want a different bubble to hit a different bubble.
Yeah,
So if
so
they're all the same apart from that one, then I wouldn't have wanted
this
those.
one appears to be Fae. This one, Killian, you remember that taste of dirt and stone? As you peer at this, you see like a rocky outcropping. Everything here that you see represented that this bubble intersects is a stone version of it. There's like a ledge that goes out over a wide abyss,
Oh.
and beneath it you can see a glow of lava.
So there was a plane of Earth.
Oh, Win, have you still got your bucket on a string?
Never leave home without it.
Can I borrow it for a sec? You may or may not get it back.
I'm charging you for it.
Okay, I can cover that.
I love
I
how
like to do Erwin's trick of swinging the bucket on a rope.
Yeah.
And I basically want to, because we did poke our head in some of these things and then pull back out, and we changed realm, and then we came back when we came out of it again. So I want to swing the bucket into the closest bubble that we reach it on a 50-foot rope.
Mm.
So it swings in, and then ideally
Pops out.
do I end up with a bucket on a rope, or do a sort of a cut off snag a rope?
No, it comes from passes through. Yeah, passes through.
So my thing with the rock may not have worked because it may have dropped out the other side and we didn't see that bit.
But we didn't. Your shot bolt didn't went through and went in.
Yeah, but it's then the other side. If it carried on past it, we wouldn't have seen it.
Because
Well,
you're
then
still
just-
attached, it's got the arc. I would say you definitely get that you have to pull it through.
Yeah, but if it was propelled, surely it would carry on across the distance and then come out the bubble the other side.
Oh,
I'm
you're trying to make
pretty
it come out the other side of the bubble. I thought you were kind of doing like a swing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing with the swingy thing. But when I shot it with a crossbow, the crossbow would have covered more than the distance of covering.
No, the crossbow vanishes, but because you kind of reeling it back to you, you've got
It's
this
still
action
attached.
pulling back.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure when we were in the forest, we crossed from one side to the other and went all the way through one, didn't we?
No, absolutely not. Like,
There's one
I
point
literally had someone holding onto my belt buckle and stuck
stuck
my head in.
What, sorry?
There was one where you were on the edge of the forest and you were doing this, trying to see between them.
Half and
Yeah.
half.
Okay. I thought we'd actively crossed one.
No.
When we came out the other side, it just carried
I
on.
got warned that you might not come back. So it's like, nah.
Okay.
Nah, bro. That is not happening. You guys have told me time and again. Go into the
Okay.
Feywild, get lost.
They do. So this one looks like the Fae.
But didn't we go there?
You did go to the Fae. Yeah, you went
Yeah,
to the
because
Fae.
we met the goth
Yeah.
fairies, didn't we?
You met the goth fairies in the Fae, and Jackson did not like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like anything to do with the Fae. It was
And we crossed.
apart from my hat. I
through
like
those things.
Yeah, that's
in
been
the-
useful.
There was one of
Surprisingly
those
useful.
in a log. Yes, there was one of
Yeah.
those inside a log.
You're right. We did cross through one.
But you went in, and then how you had to leave that portal was elsewhere.
Yeah.
But that wasn't one of these bubbles. That was
Just
different.
inside a log.
Sorry.
Yeah. No,
So-
You got very good tactile control of this one that seems to be hovering over a portal to the elemental plane of Earth.
Okay, so do you want me to drop the crystal in or not?
you reckon that's like elemental plane of Earth?
Ah.
Well, if anything can deal with crystals, surely the earthy things can.
Yeah, I go with that.
I'm good with crashing that into that and then letting it go.
Let the myceller know what you're doing.
Mushroom thing.
Yes.
We're getting rid of the crystal.
What?
All of
What
it.
to do? I feel an energy, a charismatic power upon me,
We're sending
warm
it.
within my
Earth
soul, pulling at my tendrils.
We're sending it to the earth elementals to deal with.
Away from here,
Yeah.
then we release control. You have complete control over these.
Go.
I will
Massive
try and
mycelia.
do the same thing for the tree, since I have psychic whispers up with the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get it to understand that that you can let go.
Yeah. The combined forces of you both, like trying to, like you just kind of think, release, 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 release.
It's
Right,
okay.
I look
It's
like
okay.
I'm trying to force a really big turd out.
Yeah.
Like, like,
And you're just trying to like speak to this thing that has no comprehension of how to communicate with you, and you get a feeling of like an unwillingness, but also like almost like this thing has had this for so long
that it's willing to let
that it's like almost like an addiction,
yeah.
that it knows it's the best thing for it, and it
All right.
pushes against you, but you
Can I weirdly use persuasion?
you want, yeah, let's have a persuasion check against a
I'm terrible at
giant
this. I am
tree.
totally going to spend some psychic points on this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You connect your psychic energies, your psychic whispers, and like bonding to this thing that has no concept.
Right.
You-
Anyway, was that? Sorry.
Carry on. Sorry, roll what you.
Oh, sorry. Matt did that.
Fine. I've got something else I'm going to do, but I can do that
Okay.
after you think it's fine.
Okay. Ah,
Did you roll a one?
2.
To be honest,
Roll a 2.
I was half expecting having to chop off the tree bits off the roots, so I
I
have
mean,
doing
to be honest, yeah. Even if I rolled a psychic dice and got 8, that would
It's
only be
gripping.
10.
It's holding so tight.
I go, it's addicted. It doesn't want to let go.
We can chop it off. It's just going to take some time. But I also want to send a message through to like the Earth people.
Okay.
So I would like to go up to the slicey bits of the root,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I would like to basically peel off a big sheet of bark if I can.
And underneath here, closer to the crystal, you can see like the poison. You can see like this pink-ish tinge to the sap.
And in primordial Terran,
Yeah.
because I can speak
Read
that,
that. Write a note
I would
saying,
like
this is
to,
dangerous. Hold
with
it.
a dagger, say, sorry, this crystal is bad space crystal that's trying to take over our world. We think plane of Earth can deal with it. Please deal with it.
You got this. Love, Jax.
Pretty much, yeah.
If anyone can do it, you can. We believe in you.
Yeah, and basically it's a big rock thing, and I'm going to send it to the place of big rock things that do stuff. And I can write them a message that might make sense. So I'll throw that through the bubble.
That
Well-
goes whoop, and vanishes into.
And then I'm guessing we start hacking at the smaller bits, which should in theory be much easier to.
Yeah, these 3 bits here, essentially.
I know.
Yeah, so if we do those 3 bits of branch,
Yeah.
eventually
how it
the
goes.
weight of it's going to be enough.
In fact, if you just break probably those 2,
It can roll.
it'll roll off. Because that
Yeah,
one's
I mean
above it.
it's not massively complicated, and I probably would want. I mean, at that stage, I probably would be sort of lashing a rope around me and sort of a higher up.
You don't even need to, because what Killian can do, Killian reaches out and sees you struggling to get to awkward places. Killian pulls the mycelium and builds you perfect areas for you to kind of be held in as you hack.
Remember, Jackson doesn't trust the
I
mycelia.
don't trust the mushroom.
Oh, okay, yeah, you.
It can be
veer
perfect.
away
And
as Killian, you try and chase Jackson with a mycelial dendril.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't trust the mushroom either. But I'm actually happy with the sending it to the Earth planes and seeing if they can deal with it.
I will assist in the hacking, slashing of the branches.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
tell Killian, can you tell the mushrooms we're going to free the tree, but it needs to let go at the right time so it can drop into the bubble.
I mean,
I got
if you need me to, I can quite happily use my last get big and a great axe and be large sized.
It
Big
takes some
lump,
time in this space
Yeah.
to do it. And Killian, you get the strangest sensation as you're getting more. You're focusing on this bit first. While those guys are just focusing on doing that work, you kind of reach back, and then you're like with the shroom in the other room. But then you're like in another room, and you're in a room where like you're like there's little tiny little things growing, and then you're in a room where there's like dead hamsters, and you're like growing out of the top of the head of a hamster, and then you're like then you are a hamster, and then you are an entire floor of a great forest. You are a communications network.
oh,
You are speaking through everything, or you feel that for a moment, and then you see the logs fall. You hear this last hack, and a piece of
Right.
wood tumbles, and another hack, and a piece of wood tumbles, and you hold it just by a few snapping threads, the crystal above this portal.
And then I let it go.
You just let go. This huge crystal and the corpse of the mage.
No,
No,
I-
no,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
got
no,
the
no,
corpse
no,
of the
no.
mage in the bag.
in
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the
So
bag.
because I've
Oh,
got him here. Let me just delete him off.
yeah, I
And
can't.
the
I-
crystal tumbles. I haven't got it as an asset, but as it tumbles, it hits and kind of slides into this bubble and vanishes inside. And at that point, this bubble vanishes. This bubble vanishes. All the bubbles vanish.
And what about the crystal?
And the crystal is no more. The crystal is vanished from this area. You have managed to vanquish or banish to another realm a huge chunk of the Eldritch crystal that has been plaguing you for so many, many months and torturing you on your way. You are
All it
free.
took us was to infest another place. Yay!
Hmm,
Go on.
yeah.
We just
It's
transport all our rubbish to a
everything.
different country. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yes, no, there's our shit to somewhere else. Yay! Hooray,
Right,
victory!
Tiffin are us.
Yeah, and that's probably where we'll end.
And that's when that's how the Earth Elemental War started.
Yes. This is where they become super eldritch tentacle rock people.
Have
Very
we?
angry Eldritch rock individuals.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to hit stop recording.
Yeah. And that's where we shall end. Thank you guys for playing. I'll stop the recording now. Where is the button? Stop recording.